The GTA and PvE have been plunged into chaos by the appearance of the GTI's latest superweapon. The unthinkable has happened. Somehow, Galactic Terran Intelligence has managed to acquire a vessel with the size, armor, and firepower to rival the SD Lucifer. Preliminary scans indicate that it is a fusion of Terran and Shivan technologies unlike anything in our arsenal. We now know that this vessel, designated the Hades, is the attacker that crippled the PVD Hope and destroyed the Vasudan blockade at the Beta Aquila node. The Hades has since gone on to obliterate several Allied strongholds throughout Beta Aquila and Vega. Terran and Vasudan forces are scrambling to develop a strategy to counter this new threat. All pilots have been placed on 10-minute alert.
The PVI Aegyptos is under attack. Recon has sighted multiple GTI fighter and bomber wings converging on the station. We are scrambling Alpha and Beta wings to reinforce the station's depleted fighter complement. Unfortunately, we have no conclusive intelligence on the strength of GTI forces in the system. If Command determines that the GTI have sufficient firepower to threaten our position, the station may need to be evacuated. Most of our ships are scouring the system in search of the Hades, so you will have minimal logistical support. Hold off the GTI until additional fighters can be deployed to assist you.
It is good to see you, pilots. The rebels are attacking us in force. Please provide cover.
I'm breaking to attack.
We came as quickly as we could, Aegyptos. What's your status?
We have sustained minor damage. Our fighters have neutralized 3 attack waves, and the rebels are defeated. We anticipate that more bombers will arrive shortly.
New hostiles in the area.
As you wish.
target.
Roger. Disregarding your target.
I'm on it.
Alpha, the Hathor is under attack. Cover that cruiser, or we'll lose the evacuees.
As you wish.
I'm breaking to attack.
Heads up. We've got visitors.
Yeah. Alpha 1, carefully break off your attack and take directly to the reactor access door nearest you. The door is located between two vertical pylons on the outer ring. Fly through the access shaft and intercept the bomber before it can destroy the main reactor. If that reactor blows, it'll take the whole station with it.
Heads up. We have company. I'm breaking to attack.
Docking approach. Stand by to transfer evacuees. Docking sequence complete. Evacuation of remaining non-essential personnel now in progress.
I'm on it.
As you wish.
Incoming jump signal. The rebel juggernaut is entering the area. Pilots, maintain your defense of the station. We're deploying bombers to attack the Hades.
fine accomplishments as a skilled pilot and for your considerable number of enemy kills, it is an honor to present you the Double Ace. The PVI Aegyptos has been destroyed. Thousands of innocent Vesudans perished today, and the Vega node is now defenseless against the GTI onslaught. The PVC Thebes was vaporized with all hands on board. The station evacuees that had boarded the Thebes also perished in the Hades' ferocious assault. It is fortunate that you were able to save the PVC Hathor and the escaping transports. The survivors send their gratitude. We are also impressed that you were able to defeat the GTI surprise attack against the Aegyptos reactor. Your quick thinking and prompt response helped buy precious time for the survivors to escape the GTI's attack. Well done. In appreciation of your performance in our operations with allied Vesudans, you are hereby awarded the Vesudan Alliance Medal. For your courageous defense of the PVI Aegyptos, the PVD Hope, and many other Vesudan vessels, the Parliament of Vesuda sends its thanks. Our direct losses to the Hades now include the PVI Aegyptos, the PVI Vanguard, and 12 cruisers. For all our sakes, let us hope that a weakness in its defense can be found soon. We have reacquired sensor lock on the Juggernaut and are attempting to track it through subspace. Our squadron will be redeployed ASAP to intercept the vessel when it arrives at its destination. Report to the briefing room on the double. Command has located the Hades near the jump node to Deneb. The Super Destroyer is traveling without escort but remains a formidable adversary on its own. We cannot risk a direct attack until we have more information on its strengths and weaknesses. Alpha 1, you have been selected to fly reconnaissance against the Hades. Command has requested data regarding the communications, sensors, weapons, and navigation subsystems of the warship. Information on the fighter bay and engine subsystems would also be valuable, but they are not as critical. The GTSC Herschel will oversee this operation. Your fighter's computer will be linked to the Herschel's computer, and your fighter will automatically upload your scan data as it is acquired. To protect itself from the Hades' powerful beam weaponry, the Herschel will attempt to mask its sensor signature. This will prevent the Hades computer from acquiring target lock on the vessel, and the Herschel's small size should make manual targeting nearly impossible. If we're lucky, the gunners on the Hades won't bother with her. Choose your loadout quickly, pilot. We won't have much time before the Hades leaves the system. This is the best chance we have to get the intelligence we need. Let's make the most of it.
Uplink is online and active. All systems are go. Good. Alpha, the Hades will reach the jump node in less than 5 minutes. You must gather all the data you can before it departs. Engage the enemy. Beta and Gamma wings are at your disposal. Delta and Epsilon are on standby. Good luck, pilot. Enemy wing just arrived. an update. Pilots are readying bomber wings to destroy the Hades. Your objective is to wait. Hades engines are coming back online. The Hades has jumped to Denham. Pilots return to the Soyakaze.
The events we have just witnessed have dramatically underscored the necessity of defeating the GTI rebellion. The Hades survived both the collision with and the explosion of a fully armed Typhoon-class destroyer. The crew of the PVD Hope sacrificed their lives and their ship in a valiant attempt to bring victory to the GTA and PvE. Though they were unsuccessful, they will be remembered with honor. Unfortunately, Command must still deal with the consequences of the failed strike. Although the Hope had unloaded her pilots and non-essential personnel before moving against the Hades, we have lost a well-trained and highly skilled command crew. With our weakened fleets dispersed over several systems to contain the rebellion, it is becoming increasingly apparent that we will not be able to marshal sufficient forces quickly enough to confront the Hades. We have no choice but to attack with what we have. Command hopes that between the intelligence acquired from the repulse and the scan data obtained from our reconnaissance, we should be able to find a weakness in the Hades before it reaches its destination. Our reconnaissance was a complete success as you scanned all 4 of the required subsystems on the Hades. Excellent work. Our tacticians are analyzing the data you acquired as we speak, and we expect to receive a preliminary report in a few hours. This information will significantly improve our odds in the upcoming counterattack. Additionally, you were able to scan the Hades fighter bay. Intelligence has expressed great alarm at your findings, but their analysis remains classified for the time being. You were also able to scan one of the Hades engines. Our engineers are incorporating your findings into their analysis as they search for a weakness in the Juggernaut's defenses. This information may explain why the Hades was temporarily disabled. Admiral Tess has taken special note of your performance over the last few missions and has selected you to lead the attack against the Hades. Your familiarity with the Juggernaut's defenses will give us an extra edge in the upcoming battle, and your proven leadership and piloting skill are unequaled in this squadron. Command has allowed our strategists and tacticians 6 hours to formulate a battle plan, after which the Soyakaze will jump to Deneb to pursue the Hades. In the meantime, I suggest you get some rest. Dismissed.